I understand that you have a lot of questions, but let us reach our hideout first. Our leader is waiting to meet you. We have to go into that barred passage there.
Okay, so we are going to meet their leader. So let's go through here now that we've got a hacksaw. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I want to grab something from down here too.
Oh, this is the entry stamp from the secret passage. Probably it fell out of my pocket during the fall.
Thank you, Beaver Man. Beaver Man. I'm gonna read my diary. Does it say who these characters are? Obian and Quarko. I knew them. Okay, so she did know them from a previous game. They don't know her because we're in an alternate reality, but hey, they're still nice and friendly, so that's pretty useful. So here we want to look on the left and set this on fire, because that's way easier than cleaning things, and hey, it lights up the room. So here we have part of a wheel and a pipe. I have no idea why the wheel is there. Anyway, we're using the pipe up here. What is this? Out of the way. Thank you. It's a glass cutter. Okay, so back here we use the key to the passage. I wonder if the key to the passage lets us in the passage.
We're home now. Central door is yours. There you'll find our leader. We call her the Prophetess. Well, I will see you again.
Thank you, person who never really introduced himself. Okay, so, let's see. Collectibles there. Chips for the puzzle, because we need those chips to get through the central door. So this is kind of a cute puzzle. So what is the thing that doesn't match? Well, the circle is the one that doesn't match, and the tree without leaves doesn't match, and this bird doesn't match because the other birds are standing on their feet. And I think this mushroom doesn't match because it has spots. And which one of these does not match? It's the circle. It goes right there to match the gears. It's kind of cute. So
Don't be afraid. Come closer.
So let's meet the leader of the resistance.
First of all, complete the following phrase. Any move you make here.
What? Oh, and, can have a large impact there.
Yes, that's right. So, you are the one. Hello, Susan. I am Mira. Welcome to the hideout of the rebels.
Are you the leader? But you're a child.
It doesn't matter what I look like. The knowledge that I possess is what's important.
How did you find me? How did you know where and when I would show up?
Helma. She left memoirs after her death that were secretly passed down from generation to generation until they reached me. She warned us that you will need help because Lord Marin will seek your death. And so, that night we heard a rumor that the very woman from the poster was seen at the gates of Marengard. We immediately began our search efforts for you.
Why has Marin become like this? After all, he used to be good before. What did I do wrong?
You shouldn't have killed Cassandra.
But
Marin should have been the one to do it. You need to go back in time to that fateful night and convince the young Marin to do it.
I can't. The current Marin took my hexagon. And besides, I need the ashes of a rational being to fuel it.
Ashes can be obtained in the city crematorium. It is above our barracks. But getting the hexagon will be more difficult. We need time to develop a plan. We already allocated a private place for you in the barracks, in case you want to rest.
Thank you, but I think now is not the time to rest.
I find it interesting that she says that night. Was there a big time gap of several days between me being captured and me waking up in prison? Because it felt like that was more like 20 minutes. I don't know. Anyway, let's get collectibles. Helma is the witch from the swamp. She helped Marin with his plan. Marin entrusted her to watch the crypt, but after Cassandra's death, he learned Helma helped. Well, she did help me, so he tortured her. Oh no! And yeah, okay. So Helma wrote memoirs. Basically, why are we? Okay, our leader of the resistance is like a bald bald third grader. It seems strange. So, then I said to Susan, whatever you do here may have serious consequences there. So what's gonna happen? She's gonna show up 5 centuries from now, and Marin took a lot of things from me, including the key to the hiding place, but I hid destructive potion in here. Susan has to give it to young Marin, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the crypt in the past and get Marin to destroy the evil villain. Okay, here's poisonous powder. Here's a key. Here's an oil lamp. Let's see. That's just a thing for water. There's the other collectible. And this is a puzzle we're technically supposed to solve later, but let's solve it now. Why not? Okay, so 8 is 3 plus 5, right? 3 plus 5, so 5 is supposed to be blue. Okay, so now we have 5 figured out. Okay, so 3 plus 2 is 5, correct. So 2 is yellow. Let's see, what was 7? 7 was the other blue, so 5 plus 2 equals 7. We can do simple math here. 3 plus 4 equals 7, so 4 must be red. Let's see, the final thing is 6. So, 6 is 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 equals 6, and I believe 6 is green. There we go. Also, we need that oil. Yeah, so like I said, that's a puzzle we were technically supposed to solve later, but hey, we're here, might as well solve it while we're here, right? Cool, so let's go
Crematorium is above this place. I believe I can get to it through this hatch.
Get those collectibles, that's going to be our main goal. Getting to the crematorium and getting those ashes. That looks like a delicious apple, so I'm just going to take it. And this is a jar, and let's see if I can solve this puzzle correctly. So the oil lamp needs oil. And it needs to be lit. Lit with my magic match. But it's not bright enough, so we need a jar. And we're going to open the jar with the glass cutter. Take the lid off. And put the lamp inside. Yeah, so that's like a 6-step puzzle. It's somewhat difficult. And it's all just to make a lamp. So let's go through this guy's stuff. He's got a belt. Okay, we're stealing his belt. And this is Mira, a little girl. Thanks to her intellectual and spiritual abilities, is the leader of the resistance to Lord Marin's regime. By her ancestral tree, she belongs to Helma, and that's how she has Helma's diary. Okay, so I'm a historian. I found all the manuscripts. Hooray for me. So that gives me the key to the next room.
Oh, what a mess here.
Yeah, this is a total mess. Okay, there's a collectible, and the morphing item is here. So this is going to be another somewhat long puzzle. We put the 2 wheel halves together, and we're using the belt. We're going to tighten the belt here for now for a wheel. Put the wheel into place. We grab this peg. We're going to slice the peg. That way it fits in the hole. And we're going to use the hammer to get it inside the hole. And now the wheel is fixed, so we can get the jack screw.
Let's roll.
And let's roll. Okay. So, this is a puzzle. I'm still laughing. She said let's roll because she was rolling a dolly. That's just beautiful. Okay, so, roll. So this is a puzzle. What we're supposed to do is move all these things around in order to just fill up all the spaces. So it really helps if you do the longer ones first. that helps a lot. And it looks like I've already made a mistake somewhere because, well, oh wait, no it doesn't. It looks like I'm done. Perfect. Okay, round 2. Let's put this one down here. It's kind of hard to see because, you know, the corner of the cart is blocking my view. So let's see, I need an up and down one somewhere. Here's the singular 1 piece, and then the 2 2x1 pieces. It's sort of like Tetris, except actually nothing like Tetris at all. Whatever. Let's put the jack screw in place. Go up.
And here's the crematorium. Now I need to find the ashes.
So first we need to find the leg of the stool. I think we can open this thing. Ow! It's on fire. So, fire is obviously not good. It will burn you. Ooh, and I need the clue for that puzzle. So that clue is right here, underneath the key. We've got guards. So squiggly line, and then squiggly line, and then dancing person. So that's the clue for this. So it was, oh man, I think that was it. Oh no, okay. Squiggly line, dancing person, and then squiggly line. Yeah, it helps not to miss the correct thing twice in a row. That is very helpful. Okay, so we're gonna put the 2 stool legs into place. Use the nail and the hammer. This is fixing the stool so I can reach the ceiling. So up here in the ceiling we have an empty tin, and we have the hand wheel. Let's see, did I miss the collectibles anywhere? I'm going to use the map here to tell me if there's any place where I missed collectibles. Here in the alternate present. Well, I can't go back to the suburb. I missed that, so, yeah, it doesn't look like I missed any collection items anywhere. Great. Good. Okay, so the hand wheel goes here. And that turns off the fire, thank goodness. So now I have ashes. So while I've been going about here in the crematorium with the ashes, everybody else has been gathering together, and they have come up with a plan for us to get the time hexagon back from Marin. So we'll hear all about that plan in the next video.